We live in a modern world. Everything is possible. We fly to the moon. We decode the human gene. We invent new and better technologies to create, produce, and continuously improve the quality of our lives. The world today is a global market where products, labor, and money flow in an ever-expanding search for maximizing profits. Wherever there's a demand, there will be supply. We want something, someone will make sure we get it for the lowest cost and the biggest profit. But it comes at a price. What if I told you that 27 million people are still enslaved today? Modern-day slavery has become a multi-billion-dollar business and is now the second largest criminal industry in the world. The U.S. government estimates that every year about 200,000 people are trafficked into and within the United States to be exploited as labor and sex slaves. About half of them are children. Modern-day slavery is not an overseas event. It is happening right here, right now, in your town.
Human trafficking is the abuse of people through force, fraud, or coercion, making them do something they don't want to do for no money or little money in either labor industry or into this commercial sex industry.
This is about the law of supply and demand, and they don't care where the victims come from. So we need to be alert and make sure that we educate our children and that we create opportunities. The thing that makes someone at risk is not having options.
I first heard the term human trafficking about a year and a half ago. I may have heard it before that, but I never registered with me. And I was listening to a new friend of mine speak about the issue. And I was embarrassed to say that I didn't know what she was talking about.
We have a form of modern-day slavery in the United States. It exists. And people need to be on the lookout, and people need to be aware and educated about it. Share it with your friends. Talk about it with people at a dinner party so that people can keep their eyes open. If they see something, just pick up the phone and call 888-3737-888.
And we would tell local stories of human trafficking behind gated communities in Orange County and open students' eyes to the issue locally. Because oftentimes I think it was easy for students to recognize the problem on a global scale outside of the United States, but to take that next step and realize that it happens so close to home was big for me and my understanding of the issue.
And I was also really shocked to learn how much our actions and our demands on goods and services that we want to buy impacts trafficked victims.
And there are very few crimes I can think of, especially with women and children, short of domestic violence, that show such a degree of selfishness and greed and taking advantage of other people unreasonably than slavery. I don't think there's anyone in the world who can look at slavery and say it's tolerable or acceptable. It's outright inappropriate.
This is something that has to stop, and it's only going to stop when everybody gets involved.
Right now, what we encourage everyone to do is use a national hotline number, which will talk you through the things you need to go through as far as understanding the dynamics, and they'll help you understand what's going on in your neighborhood or what you're observing. That number is 1-888-3737-888.
Stop slavery. You can make a difference. Call the hotline 1-888-3737-888. Or for more information, go to ochumantrafficking.org.